Hey everyone, I'm Kim the Maine Mystic, and I'm here doing a collective reading for the collective. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. If you're new here, welcome. We never know what's going to come out of my mouth, and that's the whole fun of it for me. If you're returning, welcome back. You know how we do. And I appreciate each and every one of you, as there is no me without you. Now, I was doing some pre-shuffle stuff. There's some weird energy out. So what I am going to do is I'm going to read your energy versus your environment. That could be a person, place, thing, family member, friend, whatever. I'm going to read it as a lover because it's easier to follow the energy that way. But just know it could fit however it needs to fit. Please only take what resonates for you and your situation and leave the rest for someone who needs it. All right, I want to look at your energy first because I want to ground your energy over here so that then I can look at this person's energy. Because honestly, if I had to put my finger on it, it's like everything in your day is going perfectly. Ooh, I just like kicked my table 6 times. Sorry, guys. You're fine. Everything's okay. Everything's safe. Everything's good. But there's this like impending feeling of, I can just say something's going to happen. Something's going to happen. And I think that you're right, but I don't think you're right about what or how, possibly. So let's look at it. Spirit it's like, this is the message that's coming out. I've tried to not do this message, and Spirit's like, no, we do what I say around here. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. You're right, Daddy-o, you're right. So, all right. Yeah, it's related to an injustice. I feel like there's something coming to light here where you have known the truth all along, and now other people are starting to know the truth. But there's one person in particular who is really looking at how things kind of shook out or the way they treated you in a situation, and it's like they're beside themselves. But when they treated you like that, they were standing on it. They were on business when they were treating you like that. So I don't know what's had this sudden change of heart for this person. That's what makes me feel like information. But it could just be that this person has just like had an epiphany and they're like, oh no, what have I done? Oh no, you know? I don't know. So let's get one fallout card for you, and then I'm going to get an archetype for you, and then pull your energy, and we're going to dig over into your person or this other environmental energy. This one's for my collective. The Knight of Lanterns in the reverse. And the Hierophant in the reverse. Yeah, you're walking away or changing some sort of commitment here. Got you. Where are all my books? There's something on that. Oh, sorry, guys. The Knight of Lanterns in the reverse. See, it's like, okay, yeah. The Knight creates drama where there is no need for it, growing moody and pretentious. His words are as hollow as an unlit lantern. Be warned that flattery may soon turn to jealousy depending on his ever-shifting moods. You feel this shift in somebody, and it has you like immediately pulling back from this person. Okay. Oh, Spirit, what the hell? Sometimes I feel crazy, and then I'm like, no, I'm going to pull cards, and then I'm not crazy. We have Kairos. There's an eye right there. It's a pretty card. Let me read that. Sometimes I just have to get the info so I don't feel crazy, and then I can read the tarot on it because I'm like, no, I know what I'm talking about. Sorry, guys. I appreciate your patience with me always as I figure out whatever I'm doing every day. All right. This one is, here's a screen cap if you want to skip over it. And this is going to be the last reading I premiere. The rest of them I'm just going to start uploading. Mythic time and synchronicity. we have all had the experience of timelessness of life beyond the ticking of the clock. It may be felt as time standing still, slow motion, or losing track of time on a walk or in a lovely conversation. This is known as mythic time, and it is the territory of Kairos. This card suggests there is a secondary time continuum that goes beyond an earthly clocks and schedules. Within this nonlinear realm, we access divine timing. A single moment ripens with auspiciousness, and our actions change the trajectory of our whole life. Time becomes a living thing that watches over us and tells us precisely when to speak or act. When this card appears, it is all about patience and precision. No clock can guide you. Wait for the rush of inner knowing and not a moment longer. So you know that something is coming to light. And because of this, you're moving in a certain way, which is bringing awareness, more awareness to the situation of this other person. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Queen of Cups, 10 of Cups. You're not moving towards somebody anymore. And at one point, they wanted that. But now they're in the energy of not wanting that. Man, collective's energy. Yeah, this is a surprise to them that you've just suddenly pulled back. And I think it's because you're aware of like this underlying timeline, right? So for example, say that you know somebody who knows somebody. Okay, I always do this. So you know Henrietta who knows Harold. Okay? Henrietta had, this is you. Henrietta told Harold something, but you know and have corrected something with Henrietta. Henrietta knows why Harold isn't doing something, but you don't know why Harold isn't doing something because you don't know Henrietta told Harold something. Does that make sense? But now you've changed how something is going on, and so whatever Henrietta said to Harold doesn't fit anymore. When you step into that power, into that alignment, you could be cutting Henrietta off for real, like whatever it is. You're correcting your timeline, which is going to expose everything to this other person, putting them into a dark night of the soul. Big message. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. This has a lot to do with you not wanting to work with somebody and you no longer feeling like it's a missed opportunity because you've accepted something about this person. So if at one point you felt like for lack of a better word, with this Queen of Wands, you feel like this person wants to be with somebody else and you're going to let them be with somebody else. And they expect you to keep fighting for them, but you've healed. So this is somebody who may have tried to come towards you and you're in an energy of healing and they're not in that energy, but they also don't see why you're in the energy of healing. All right, let's look at the environment now and see what their energy is. And then we'll look at like why this is coming up. The environment, Spirit from the Fallout deck. We have the 6 of Lanterns. Yeah, somebody in their memories, in their thoughts. Very nostalgic energy. Bottom of the deck. They're wanting to come clean even about some sort of waiting or some sort of manipulation. Something that they feel like might have made you defensive at one point. Oops. Okay. 6 of Lanterns here. Right there for you. A sudden bout of nostalgia has struck you, leaving you reminiscing of simpler days. This may be due to connecting with someone younger or a past acquaintance. Reflection will lead to greater understanding. Your past shall be your guide. So this person they've either spoken to somebody, they're having some sort of like understanding with somebody else, and it's making them rethink the past. tell me about the Six of Lanterns. We have the Medallion. Let's see here. Oh, sorry guys, I was looking at the wrong one. There for the screen cap. All right, I have to pull it close. We have the medallion, the amulet, the talisman, the heirloom. The passing on of sacred objects is an ancient ritual within families, between lovers, and in tribes across the globe. We gift jewels, treasures, keepsakes, and mementos of all kinds, some of great material value, others that hold emotional resonance, and still others with both. Yet when these gifts are bestowed upon us, it is important to recognize that they may bind us to an unspoken agreement or promise. When the medallion card appears, be aware of how the object you hold dear may be embedded with unconscious energy or expectations. Materials hold consciousness, and it's time to reconcile the vibration of objects around you. What do you covet and collect? Why? Is there an object you have held onto for years that you are ready to release? Perhaps it's time to reach for the medallion that aligns with your deepest values. Wow. So this person is really looking back at like all the things that they've given, all the things that they haven't given to, where they're at in life, and they're realizing that they haven't given to what they actually felt most aligned to. Tell me about, yes, King of Swords. And now this person is trying to get really direct. This could be like a spiritual thing that's happening to this person too, where like spirit is really making this person dig into who they are, make them really look back in a really truthful way. There's also an energy of this person having to look at the harshness in which they dealt with a situation and how you've ended up in this energy of being in the reverse with them. At one point, you had so much love for this person, so much care, but now this person has made decisions that created an environment where you both are upside down to each other. You're in the reverse. You're not in that loving energy. Now, in this, and for me too, the King of Cups, when the King of Cups is in the upright, they're being emotionally repressive, and then they're being open in the reverse when the feminine is the opposite for me. So it's like this person now is trying to understand why you're not giving, why you're not being emotional, and it has them really looking back at things of the past, choices that they have made, people they have contributed to, and why you feel the way you feel about them now. Yeah, Page of Cups in the reverse, why you're not giving to the situation. This person also could be being very tight-lipped about why they're not giving towards this situation, because they may have entered into some other commitment or some other situation with it, possibly with a third party that is completely in reverse right now. This person could be losing their home, could be losing their job, could be doing a lot of things because they trusted in some sort of connection, and they're wondering even to themselves like why they did that. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. All right, let's go ahead here and grab, let's just get some of this. Let's just do a half Celtic here and like get in this person's brain. All right, Spirit, tell me about this person. What is their current challenge? Love. Love is their current challenge. The Two of Cups. Because this person either gave in equally in the past, or they're realizing that the reason you don't want to give to them is because you feel like there would always be inequality. There would always be somebody else. It's almost like this person, like, I don't know. Tell me about the challenge. The Ace of Wands. There could be a period where you have just given up on the idea that this person has or had love for you. You're like, all this person wants is one thing. I'm not with it, so I'm going to go ahead and dip out, because we have the Nine of Wands. It's like you've been through such a long cycle with this person where they've been selfish, where they've given in equally, that you're ready to pass judgment. You've had enough, and this person is just getting to the point where they're awake enough to see you for who maybe you are. We have the Lovers in their mind space in the past. We have the Fool in reverse, this person not offering to you. And we have the Nine of Swords in the future. This person is really burdened because they held back. And they may have even gotten into another commitment where they really weren't treated well. And they're looking back on the times that you treated them well. They're looking back on the times when, you know, they had signs and synchronicities that you were the one for them. They're trying to figure out why they held back, what the issue is, and like why they, I don't know, dude. Let's just keep going. Tell me about this Two of Cups, because this person, I feel like, has big feelings. They just can't with it. And the Tower moment in this situation is that you're not all that interested in moving it along with them anymore. Tell me about this Two of Cups here. Because I think you're seeing two situations completely differently, because it's like you may think that this person is in love with somebody else and you're letting them be in love with somebody else, and they may just be in like a superficial relationship or something like that, but you're just like, nope, they love that person, nope, I'm not going to give to that, I'm done being a third party, I'm done playing with this person because they always do X, I'm done doing this because they always do Y. And now this person is sat here like, whoa, no thank you, why are you not talking to me? What's going on? A lot of it has to do with waiting. You've done a lot of healing. So there may have been a time where, you know, you might not have been waiting for this person, but you definitely acknowledge that you love them and that you were healing. And then you watch this person be in a relationship with somebody else or have burdens or do things with other people. And you're like, you know what? I'm okay here. I'm really good. King of Pentacles. Yeah, you've watched this person commit to other people when they wouldn't commit to you. The Hangman. And now, because you're pulling back, because you're stepping back and making this decision, this person is really having to look at like why they didn't pick you in the past. Tell me about the Lovers. Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. Yeah, this is a burden. This person is like, why didn't I do this? Maybe they felt like they had more time. We have the King of Swords and the King of Wands. Interesting. It's almost like this person... Why can't I put my finger on this today? I need a break.